All right, so highlighting some important parts here with head, hands defense and stance discipline. Number one rule here, right, is my head is my first line of defense. If he gets past my head, then it's my hands and my arms, my down blocks. Then if he gets in, we're looking baseline defense, create the action from there. But just to start out, like stance discipline, right? I'm always matching head position. If I'm wrestling somebody and they're looking to attack, my head has got to be in the way. So when I'm in my stance and I'm moving, right, I'm matching head position all the time. I'm visualizing this guy taking the shots. Now I'm blocking with my head, getting to my down blocks, and I'm back into the action. Okay, so stance discipline. What I mean by stance discipline, right, I'm not hunched over at my back. I'm not reaching. I'm sinking into my hips. I'm looking up. I'm active on my feet. I can fake. I can sprawl. Right, I can attack. All the while keeping my hips in position, my elbows in, light on my feet, using my head. Perfect. Yeah. So with our opponent, with our partner, what I want to see, right, is matching head position, making first contact with my head and my hands. Right, when I'm wrestling, right, if my partner's in a stance, right, his head is what I got to match. If I'm up here, anytime I make contact, right, he's in on my leg, whether it's a single or a high C, my head has got to match that level. That's number one. So when this guy's in a stance, I step on the line, right, I want to be lower or at that level so I can use my head. Right, now when I make first contact, my elbows got to stay in, I'm not reaching. If I come in here, right, even if I have head position, if I reach, right, I'm giving this guy a free opportunity to get to my leg, whether it's high C or single. Right now he's beating my head position. So I make this first contact, I'm using my forehead, I'm making contact into his hands, into his wrist, maybe posting the elbow, and then wrestling up. So I make this first contact, right, my head's in, now I can work here. Now I can get to my collar. Maybe I post the elbow, maybe I go collar. If I want to get to a hook, right, same thing. I'm matching head position when I make contact, and now I'm ready to get to my offense, or what we're going into now is being ready to stuff the shot. Now, since our head is our first line of defense, one of the biggest things I like to tell our guys is feel everything with your head. If he beats my head position, I don't feel this shot until it's too late. By the time he shoots, go ahead, I'm already beat. When I feel things with my head's in here, I feel him take that shot. Now I'm ready to down block and get my head in the way. Whether it's a high C or it's a single, right, I'm matching that head position. I'm feeling every release with my head. So just a couple of looks here, right? Partner's gonna be shooting. I'm working on stuffing his shot with my head and my hands, making first contact, my head's in position. More. Okay, so that's our first line of defense there. Now, taking this a step further, which is where we want to be, is punishing this guy for taking his shots. So when I use my head, when I use my hands, I'm getting to position, and now I'm looking for my reattack. I like to go underhook a lot, but it's also good to chase corner. And so when I'm in this good position, I force this guy to take a shot, I'm automatically looking for my angles. If he goes single, I'm stuffing. I can put him underneath, chase either side. My drags open up. If you're someone that likes an underhook, right? Catching this shot, he takes a shot. I'm looking for my offense, okay? So that is most important. Using my head, even if I don't get to my offense, right? I'm punishing this guy for taking this shot. Notice my head position in that rep. Constantly making first contact, constantly down blocking with my head, and then looking for my offense.